It's the Rundown, Thursday, April 20th, 420. It's brought to you by...
Oh!
Yeah.
You didn't know it was 420 you're not high right now?
Yeah.
Because I'm high.
No, you forgot because you're high. I get that.
So stoned you didn't know it was 420.
I'm sick, which is kind of like being high.
No, it's not.
I don't know,
What the fuck was that? That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Nobody wants to be
I was
sick.
talking about my voice and my lethargic
I thought you meant
aspect.
like feeling good. I was like
No,
sick and
I
high.
just have,
Not
like,
yeah, you
my
sound like
voice
a little
is slow and I'm
Got
lethargic.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that hard to pick up on.
You're
Yeah,
also
no, it
just
was.
slow and lethargic and like dumpy in general.
Dumpy didn't have to be added to that.
You're looking a little dumpy.
Dan doesn't
Lost
eat
a
bread
few
for one
pounds, so now
fucking
I'm
day.
feeling good.
Now he's
looking
fat
trim.
shaming.
Dan,
You got that
we're in
little
the back
spare
of
tire right there.
we're in the back of the
Spare
cab
tire?
yesterday on the way home from YouTube. We've got sandwiches on the way to Chelsea Market. Dan's just picking gross Italian deli meats off
the
sandwich
bread.
No bread.
in the
baby,
back
no
of a
carbs.
New York City cab.
How long you been doing no
Feitelberg
carbs?
was like, "How long you been doing this?" Like, this is day 2. Hey, I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I feel spry. I got a little pep in my step. It's like changing a dog's food.
You could not
You know,
be
like
more,
when you change it.
You could not be further from the word spry.
You change a dog's food and they like get all
Yeah, they like it,
they're
they're
young
excited.
again. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
right
give it
now.
a week. You'll be
Change a
getting
big dog's food.
stuff in your face with muffins.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
All right.
Tough
You're having me
look there,
sucking
that's-
in this.
The Rundown is
I
brought
don't know
to
what
you
you're
by
talking about. Fuck
SeatGeek.
off.
SeatGeek, we've been working with for a long time, right? You know the deal. When you buy a ticket, you use the promo code Rundown, and you get $20 off. This is the last month you get $20 off. So get your tickets now. You want to buy tickets for something coming up now, you want to buy it for months in advance, you got to go before May 1st to get your $20 off. Also, they don't do the rebate thing anymore where they send you a check or they send it to your PayPal. You get $20 directly off, the instant discount when you check out with your first purchase. Do it now. Get it in before May 1st, and that's because after that, the $20 rebate is changing. So once again, download the free SeatGeek app, go to settings, click add a promo code, enter the code Rundown, get $20 instantly off your first ticket purchase, and do it all before May 1st, before the discount changes.
Woo! By the way, this is exactly how I feel when I'm high. Now that I'm really thinking about it, that's why I don't smoke weed because I'm just out of it and I'm sick and I'm
But
slow.
weed's
and
good. Like, you smoke it and you feel
Makes you
good.
being high is not like being sick.
No, it's not even close.
This is how I feel when I'm high, so I feel like it right now.
That's
I just
weird.
feel like I don't want to be here with you two idiots.
I definitely don't want to be
I
here
want
with
to
you
be
guys.
home in
That has nothing
bed.
to do with
I don't feel good. I got the spins.
You don't have the spins.
I do the spins. I'm sick, Dan.
you're being dramatic.
I'm always dramatic.
Oh my God, that's true.
You're like my fucking wife. You're just very dramatic right now.
Yeah, I'm
You're
sick.
snapping. You're
when
lashing out.
When I'm sick, I
Johnny
hit drama
lashing.
mode.
Jesus. This is a Portnoy free rundown. We're supposed to enjoy it, and you're ruining it.
Yeah.
You
ruining
dick.
it.
We'll start
feeling
with Serena
surprised.
Williams. Serena Williams is pregnant as shit. She was 9 weeks pregnant, and she smoked everyone at the Australian Open, and she took a rather ridiculous picture with her nerdy, skinny white boyfriend from Reddit, where she was like holding him up, which reminded me, you know that...
She wasn't holding him up. He was holding her up.
Right. But
Which is a real
it should have been the other
testament
way
to his
around. It made
strength.
me remember how YP looked exactly like the guy in that weird porn advertisement with the...
That wasn't a weird porn advertisement. That's Phoenix Marie. That was like a pretty popular
No,
porn star.
that's not Phoenix Marie.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I've watched the full video.
No, it's not Phoenix Marie.
I've watched it.
Don't you ruin
It's
that
on
for me.
Browser.
Don't you
It
ruin
said
that for
Phoenix
me.
Marie.
You have a
Marie was-
password?
I used to have a password, then I lost my credit card, I had to cancel it, and I just never re-upped it.
Yeah, because it's $30 a month.
It's expensive.
That's a lot of fucking money.
I mean, it's still.
Phoenix Marie used to kill it. I don't want to hear that she's like that Amazon chick in that thing, man. Anyway, Serena, very pregnant. You know, if you're just out there winning majors in straight sets when you're pregnant, in the very beginning when it's the absolute worst, when you have like morning sickness
All right,
and
so
shit.
tell us this: 9 weeks? I have no idea. Do you even know you're pregnant?
That's what I was thinking. It seemed like
Like,
she
is that
didn't
just
know.
like I have
Yeah,
like
I mean, it's
acid
very
reflux
early,
for
but
a couple
that's
weeks?
right when you probably start feeling nauseous and shit.
Fine. It's not. I'm not impressed.
Michael Jordan played with the flu.
I'm really not.
It's like a flu game
Yeah,
every single
no,
day
I'm
of
the
your
same
life.
way. Like, there's that wicked viral tweet that's like, it's like Serena Williams won the Wimbledon or whatever the fuck she won, Australian Open while pregnant, so men should probably shut up forever now. Hey, you shut up, dude.
I feel like she wouldn't. Yeah, I agree,
guy
John.
said that?
No, I
Yeah,
agree.
a guy said that.
Because listen, if she knew she was pregnant, I bet you she wouldn't have played. She probably didn't even know.
No, I don't. I just think that Serena just fucking smokes these
When do you
chicks
find out? How quickly?
I mean, you
This
gotta
is like an anatomy
you
class.
miss
We
you
don't
miss
know
your
what the fuck we're
period, and
talking
then you like kind of backdate it to like a few weeks before that.
Explain vaginas to me.
Yeah, I mean,
What's a
when a
period?
man loves a woman, you leave it in. I think she probably knew and just didn't.
How 9 weeks pregnant? Ebony says it is.
Yeah, 9 weeks. You know, that's
says
over
9
2
weeks
months.
pregnant.
You're feeling it.
You know, it's like you have the fucking flu.
Yeah, if you
Yeah, well,
finally feel
Michael
like
Jordan
Feitelberg.
did
Yeah,
that, so
Michael
women
Jordan,
should shut
yeah,
up
right.
forever.
Feitelberg, you're doing the rundown pregnant right now.
All right.
You're acting like a little bitch, right?
I'm fat and I'm sick. I'm definitely pregnant.
I don't know. I'm just maybe I should be impressed.
I'm more. It's more of a testament to how much women's tennis sucks. Aside from her, that she can roll
Yeah.
out there pregnant and smoke everybody.
If someone explained to me how pregnant 9 weeks was, like, I might be more impressed.
And you
I
can
have
only
an
explain-
open mind about it. Let's just say that.
But you can only explain pregnancy to me by size of belly. Like, it's like, you
Yeah.
know how when you're the doctor, it's like, how do you feel 1 to 10? And it's like smiley faces.
How hungover?
That's how I need to understand pregnancy. How pregnant are you? Show me the belly.
You're not rocking the belly yet, but I do think you
Then
feel
you're not
like
pregnant.
shit.
If I can't tell by looking at you, you're not pregnant.
I do feel like you feel like shit. At
Yeah,
that
because
stage.
you know, if Serena Williams is like walking around and no one knows she's pregnant, I don't think she should get credit for it.
Yeah, that's totally fucking true.
That's a fair take.
It's like,
really-
you know how like when your leg hurts and you kind of accentuate the limp so people are like, oh no, he's hurt.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do when you're pregnant. Fucking
Yeah,
stuff a pillow under your
I'm
stomach.
so
You're like,
pregnant.
I'm not pregnant enough to be fat yet, but everyone should know I'm pregnant.
Right.
Get one of those fake pregnant bellies.
I have a pregnant wife at home. I'm done with this. Last time I talked about pregnant people on this
Comedy
show, I got in a
Central,
lot
yeah.
of trouble.
That
So
was- yeah.
we're gonna move on from this topic. Although I will say, Serena Williams and this Reddit dude is the weirdest couple of all
Yeah,
time.
it is.
They are so fucking weird.
Yeah, it is.
They're weirder than Phoenix Marie and that dude she's tossing around in the porn. It's a weird day for the rundown. It's a slow day. We got this inmate who killed himself, Aaron Hernandez style, all because.
Oh, that's quick. We're just gonna. He gets that now from forever.
Yeah, I think so.
If you're a prisoner who killed yourself, you're Aaron
I mean,
Hernandez.
it's been fucking
Got it.
12
No,
hours.
this isn't like a problematic thing. I just didn't. I don't
gets
think he
that tag.
deserves.
It's an honor, yeah,
Yeah, I don't
it's-
think he deserves that tag. There's got to be more famous.
I'm giving him that
prisoners.
tag. No.
Okay, all right.
Name one. Name somebody more famous that killed himself in jail.
Red.
Real person.
Oh, good one.
That's fucking a cop out, and you guys are just
Wait, who's red?
backing each other. Yeah, he,
from
guy
fucking
from fucking
I was
Shawshank.
thinking
Shawshank.
Brooks.
Brooks.
That's
But
what
he got out
I was
of he
thinking
got out
Brooks,
of
too.
jail and then killed
Yeah.
himself.
Brooks was
He
here.
got out of jail.
Red was too. You guys are idiots. You're dumb. You're dumb.
I'm sick.
Yeah, you're
Sorry.
sick. You're high. He killed himself. He was innocent, and there was a fax that was supposed to come through to proclaim his innocence, and it just didn't go through. The world cannot still be working with fax machines.
It's like with Michael Scott when he says to David Wallace, he's like, he doesn't give him the fax number, and David goes, well, Michael, this is important. He goes, well, then email it, David.
Yeah, you
Like,
don't use fax. You should not have the fate of a man's life hanging in the balance with a fax machine.
It's West Virginia.
So that's like that's
like
the best technology
yeah, I mean,
they got.
it's like this is important. Let's not do beepers here. Let's use the fax
Right,
machine.
I mean, West Virginia is like the land that time forgot. They're that far behind.
I don't really buy this story.
Think it's-
I just don't think that can happen. And we got fake stories left and right today. I don't. How could this happen? How could this happen?
I
West
think,
Virginia.
I was just going to say, I think
guess,
it's a West
but
Virginia.
still,
the only-
really. And the
only
guy,
place it could happen.
but the guy knows he's innocent, and he knows he's got a big fax coming.
Well, I assume innocent
didn't read
people, if you're not badass enough to commit a crime, you probably can't really handle jail that well. He probably.
We've done a bad job, by the way, this week, which is actually I love because it's like old KFC radio of fact checking stuff.
I have not
Oh.
even
the
checked
the
one.
book because I was interested when you talked about the Aaron Hernandez book that's coming out that he's
No, that was him.
yeah, that's not even close to true.
Oh, okay.
A woman
It sounded a
who's
little
writing
bullshitty.
about like the Boston Marathon bombing went on a radio station and said he might have been gay.
So there's no book about him at all.
I was like, I gotta it's like, what's this book deal
I'm
that's
blaming
coming out?
WEEI for that one.
Yeah, that's probably on
We're not
you.
fact checkers.
No, that's on DEI.
I mean,
It was,
in
a lot of
Kevin's
things got
fairness,
crossed. A lot of things got
in
crossed.
fairness to Kevin, he did cite it was like
Yeah.
a caller named Rabbit.
Well, yeah, there's that.
But you
also
were
the
all in on
caller,
that.
the
You're
thing,
like, caller Rabbit says he talked
I
to
was
him
not all
yesterday.
in. I just said we got to talk about the gay rumors.
Yeah, we. That's okay.
Also,
We'll
there's a
fact check.
stoolie who had a tweet from like 2015. He was like this, like he nailed all these rumors like a
Really?
year ago. He was like, favorite this tweet. I promise you this will be coming out. He's gay, and that's why all these murders happen and shit.
Wow, that's got to be To murder someone because you're gay is in 2017. is
Fucking loser.
wild.
Man.
Yeah, but I
Everybody's
think
gay.
I mean I totally agree in a sense, but also like I mean Aaron Hernandez kind of didn't run with the same crowd
Yeah.
as us.
Yeah, I
The
get it.
circle
But
he's
maybe
in, if you're
you just,
gay,
like,
you know,
I
it's the
don't
worst.
know,
It's no bueno.
Yeah.
Get a new crowd.
Julia Roberts has been named the world's
I'm hot about
most
this
beautiful
one.
woman.
Okay, I'll let you go.
2017, world's most beautiful
couldn't
woman. I believe she's been on it like 5 times, and I think it's been 26 years since her last appearance. John? do you-
5 times is too many for Julie Roberts for right off the bat.
Was
let's say
she like
that.
Tom Hanks in SNL? What the hell?
Yeah,
is
right,
that?
right. The John Goodman.
But the thing, it's reverse sexism. That's what I'm hot about today, Dan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What?
us men.
He's right, though.
The people when they honor the most beautiful men, it's always just a sex bomb.
It's
This
actually
year
called Sexiest Man Alive.
This year it's The Rock.
Woman,
you're
it's
like,
most
they're doing
beautiful.
like brains and shit
Right?
for women.
Like Julia Roberts is
bullshit.
not objectively speaking the most beautiful woman in the world.
No, not
Right?
even
It's
close.
just false.
Agreed.
But the men, we ran through the last 5 of the men. It was The Rock, David Beckham.
Wait, that's a brain.
Well,
The Rock.
but The Rock's also a big slab of meat
Okay,
too.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The Rock,
David Beckham.
David
Chris
Beckham,
Hemsworth,
Chris Hemsworth, Ryan Reynolds.
They're all fucking
just,
smokes.
Just
So we're being
just humps.
persecuted against.
right?
Yeah.
They're making us out to be just objects.
Others.
Whereas they're going into the woman's mind, and that's not
And
fair.
all of the women are old. Like the last 5, it's
Old as
like
shit.
they're all the women who are like Christy Brinkley, like aging backwards. But it's like Jennifer Aniston, J Lo, Sandra Bullock.
So people's figured it out. People has figured out that they basically can be champions to women and also get guys riled up enough to talk about it.
Yeah,
It's
that is
genius.
true.
Well,
They
no,
tried-
but
It's smart,
yeah.
but I also
I mean,
just
that's-
would like them
that's-
to respect the
No,
game.
I
one
don't
time
think
for me.
I
It
don't
was
like to
a
give
super
People
sexy chick.
magazine that much credit.
I think they're doing a good job in what I think they're playing us. Now I
They
don't
also-
really keep up on these things. We probably need Dave and his mass media blog or whatever. But like, what is this? The rankings?
Yeah.
Is it like
People is
boxing?
the- yes.
Is it? Are there multiple belts though, or is
No,
this the
People-
belt?
Perhaps, but people is the end all be all of world's sexiest blah blah blah.
You used
Got
to
it.
have the Maxim 100. Remember
Yeah,
that?
then it's bullshit.
But
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
Maxim's not
can
around
you win?
anymore.
Yeah.
I don't-
And those
I
are
don't
also
think-
always
I don't
fucking terrible too. Those never really got it right. They were better than Julia Roberts,
They were-
but they
yeah.
never got it right.
know.
What's her
The,
name? Who like? She is the one that time forgot. Who won it one year? Fuck. I can't even. think
People,
of her name.
I actually rescind my criticism of you.
Fox.
I do think.
What's her name?
Megan Kelly.
Megan Fox.
Oh, Megan
Remember
Fox.
her?
Oh, that's even-
She like fell off the map.
She got pregnant.
She was on New Girl this year. Shout out Peter Chernin. Great show.
Oh, she's on the map.
She's the, she is the map.
Yeah.
But the people, I was gonna say, I take back what I was saying about you. People knows what they're doing because people's headlines yesterday with the Patriots at the White House and Aaron Hernandez were so connected to get people hot. It was like Tom Brady pulls out of White House visit after Aaron Hernandez kills himself. in
By
jail.
the way-
So those are things that happen,
Okay.
but they're not connected at all.
How about-
this brings up a good thing. 'Cause I wanted to ask you guys this. Obviously what got hot on the internet last night was the whole
Before and after.
before and after. How in this time when everyone is talking about fake news, you not do like the smallest bit of research and be like, let me see what picture is what, and what like
That ain't
there's
gonna
a
get
fucking
retweets.
woman in one of these pictures. It must be the staff and not just the team.
That ain't gonna
And-
get retweets, man.
Unbelievable how stupid. Like you literally make yourself look so dumb when you don't even take 2 seconds. And I know I fell into some fake news earlier this week. I saw someone tweet me that they were like, "We both are fake news." The Trump throwing the.
Oh, I didn't
real?
retweet that.
But I
one,
don't give a fuck because that was
knew-
funny fake news. That was like I wasn't like Trump's an asshole. I was like, this is hilarious.
But here's the thing with fake news too. It's become funny because how riled up people get about it.
yeah,
Where,
but the
like,
problem is there actually is fake news now.
I love fake news.
It's all fucking blurred.
Yeah,
When people are
but so you
tweeting,
just pick and
when I
choose what
saw
you
the
want.
first, when I saw that picture of the Patriots at the White House yesterday, I was like, wow, Jesus, there really aren't that many people there.
It
Well, they
was
did-
believable though
the
because
same
it
exact
was.
thing with the inauguration though. It was like one picture was taken at like 8 a.m. and one picture was taken at like 1 p.m.
I need
can-
I
you
need
can
fair and balanced
make
reporting.
all
I'm
that
very
shit
I'm
look-
very
That,
disappointed.
well,
However you
there's
want it to
nowhere to
look.
get that.
I'm very disappointed.
Dan, you're just not happy with the news.
I'm not happy
News
with
culture.
journalism right now. I'm not. I'm being honest. I'm not happy.
Well, what about the way the media has covered Richard Simmons and his disappearance? He has released his first public statement in over a year, ever since that spell was cast on him by his witch housekeeper. He said, "Aren't you sick of hearing and reading about me? LOL. Well, by now you know that I'm not missing. I'm just a little under the weather." I'm sure I'll be feeling good and back home in a couple days. A little
Wait.
under the weather like you, John. The only difference is he's been basically in seclusion, a prisoner in his own home for over a year.
He's not home,
Well, he's been trapped in his house. He hasn't
but he
been
said, "I'll be back home."
Yeah, that's what's weird too. I didn't quite understand that. The whole thing is that he hasn't been
Scandal.
out at all. He's always been in his house, again, because his housekeeper is a witch and put a sorcerer's spell on him.
Now, do you think a witch would waste her sorcery on Richard Simmons? I think if I had magic powers, black magic, I think I'd find someone a little better.
So I was thinking about this because I listened to that podcast. I stopped
You did?
after I stopped after like 3 because I was like, this guy's just searching for a dude that doesn't want to be found. This is very weird. and
It's a good
uncomfortable.
gimmick. It was hot on
Yeah,
the
but it's
animated
also
number
like
one.
on-
It's just not a good.
Right,
you
it's
can't-
like
there's no longevity there.
Right, and if there's someone who like is asking for privacy, like leave the dude alone.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't figure out what you just said. Like, what is she getting out of it? Is it money?
Well, I said John thinks it's not a good target. I think it's a great target. I think it's someone who low-key probably has a lot of money. And
tons of money.
And nobody really, like now they're looking for him, it's become a thing, but before that, nobody really cared about him. Like my point was, you couldn't cast a spell on like Justin Bieber, people wouldn't know that he's missing.
Right.
So she just keeps this dude locked away in his bedroom, and she spends all his money. I think it's a great way to use your sorcerer's powers and not make a big
But why
stink about
doesn't
it.
she convince, like you're on it now? Why doesn't she come witchcraft you
Well,
out of this?
you can't witchcraft the whole world.
Why not? You're a witch.
You need access to the
Look,
entire
in my
world. then.
experience in witches, you can witchcraft anyone you want.
No, in my experience with witches, you need to like be face to face with the person. To be able
Yeah,
to
no,
cast a spell.
she's got to fly you on our broom to get to you.
But you can't do that to the whole world.
Why? It's like Santa. Santa brings presents to the whole world. Why
What
can't a
country
witch
is
go
she
to the whole
from?
world?
I mean, she's probably Mexican.
Where? The,
Whoa,
I thought
racist
we
objection.
I thought we asked for a research team.
I mean-
and they're just gone.
Clem, can you find
Research
out where
team is gone.
Richard Simmons' housekeeper's from? They're
This
in
is gonna
California,
be-
and she's a
Oh
housekeeper.
wait! I actually I guess,
is gonna be a
I
very
didn't even
important
make the
thing.
racist connection about
No.
about
Mexico?
her being a
housekeeper.
housekeeper. I just thought you thought all witches were Mexican.
No, if it's like some West
No, all
African
housekeepers are
country, then the witch powers are.
Witches are not Mexican. Housekeepers are Mexican.
Mexican-born Teresa Reveles.
It ain't racist if it's true.
64 years old.
There you go. She is.
Then
Now
I don't
Richard
know.
Simmons. Now, well, I
Racist.
guess if she's a witch, he probably can't overpower. But I feel like Richard Simmons, he's been throwing around the dumb bees his whole life. He can't beat a 64-year-old
It's not-
Mexican up.
It's not about like strength. She's cast a
Yeah.
fucking black magic spell on him. She could cast a spell on the Rock.
Right.
Oh, now we're talking crazy.
I honestly don't know what to do with like a Mexican witch because I was thinking maybe it was like a West African witch or something. You know, like those
Like
witch doctors
that's like a
and
witch
stuff.
doctor. There's a difference between a witch doctor and a witch.
Mexican. I mean, there's. Let's just say I'd imagine there's a fair amount of like chicken carcasses everywhere. That's all. I
That's
can come
a
up with. Maybe
very
some
fair
cockfighting.
assessment. A lot of blood.
Yeah, a lot of blood.
A lot of like.
I think that's
decapitated
every witch
chickens.
though. There's some blood. There's blood.
Witches are big
And
on
a lot
blood.
of
And like
blood.
bones.
Yeah.
I think animal bones
Yeah.
everywhere.
Wow.
Last video.
I didn't mean to piss off witches, by the way.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, it's too late.
I didn't. Well, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
You sounded very skeptical of witches' abilities. And that would piss me off if I were
All
a
right,
witch.
all right. I'm gonna throw it out there then. I'm gonna go all in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cannonball into this fuck witches thing. If you're a witch, cast a spell on me.
Come get some.
Do it, bitch.
Come get some. Last video. Do you want to do this video with the 18-wheeler or do you want to make fun of Dave?
Speak about it,
Yes,
Dave.
speak for Dave.
That-
So Dave is not here. He was supposed to be here, but he said the surgery was more. He's got his hair plugs. He said the surgery was more than I thought it was. I texted him and I said, "Does your head hurt?" And he said, "It's weird. I have to go back there today." So, fingers crossed that something is going very wrong with his hair transplant.
Frankie, do we know what's going on with Dave? Is he coming back?
So
All
he's
right, so he's on the train. So that's disappointing because Dave dying in a hair transplant.
He can still die. Let's not take that off the
surgery
table yet.
accident would have been the funniest thing in the world.
well, it was like Joe Buck. He almost died from that, right?
Right.
So we
forgot about
imagine if that happened to Dave.
Can we also talk about the hair transplant thing? Because I know obviously his spin
let's do
zone's
that.
going to be that he
Let's
did
on
the
this one.
PEDs and like I've always said I'd play with PEDs.
Would you get hair plugs?
First of all, Dave's bald spot was never that bad. We made fun of it, but it was like one of
There
those
was-
jokes, ha ha ha. but it's so clear that it bothered him so much.
Yeah, we
to get
ratcheted
this.
it up. There was also that picture recently, like maybe 6 months ago. I know you and me had a good laugh of it. It looked like Harry from Home Alone when he gets hit with the blowtorch.
Yeah, I mean,
there was that
bad
one
angles,
picture that was
but, like,
really bad.
I thought we all were kind of on the same wavelength. Like we're
Well,
busting
it's
balls.
like everything else here, where you can call someone fat.
fat,
It's like
right.
they're not really that fat.
Right,
You call someone
right.
bald, they're not really that bald.
Right.
For him to be insecure enough to get the surgery.
Right.
I mean,
And
I'm not against it, but for the sake of making fun of Dave, I am against it.
second point, Dave Portnoy has made a living on saying that he could get any chick with his sense of humor,
Correct.
and that his personality beats everything. And Bill Simmons is an ant. and
He has
this
the
and that.
charisma of an ant. Yep.
Dave's doing this to get chicks. I mean, he's not doing it because we've been busting his balls. We've been busting his balls forever.
No, yeah, it's definitely
He's
'cause,
so
I mean, he's
insecure
newly
about
single,
a
and
little
there's no
piece
coincidence.
on the back of his head, and he knows that like the chicks that he wants won't go for him. Or I
Well,
think they
but here's
would,
the
but
thing. Chicks, it's
Money
a
and-
bald
and-
spot is not appealing. But it's not like it's the fucking back of your head.
Well, and
it's
also-
not like girls who can see that and be like, "You're out." It's a confidence thing. He's insecure about it. Doesn't have the confidence to get these
He's
chicks.
too short and
But
girls
he's
can see
but
it.
he's also
that is
betraying.
true. When you're that short, you can see the bald
My
spot.
point is he's betraying everything that he's told us to believe forever. That a sense of humor and money can get you anywhere. Doesn't matter what everything else is.
Well, I'll
and
play.
now,
I'll play
next
the
thing
role
you know,
of
he's gonna get a
Portnoy.
fucking nose
He's gonna
job.
say that's what I said too. It's like this is almost against the rules of Barstool, where
Right.
you can't just change all the things we make fun of you for.
Right.
That's not fair.
Right. It's so insecure. It's sad.
But he'll
It's sad.
say you get the money to be able to have things like hair transplant.
I don't care. It's sad.
Also,
I'm
the
sa- I'm
doctor
sad
who did
by
the
it.
surgery apparently sent out an email blast.
Yeah.
Saying,
Oh yeah, Dave did free advertising for this.
saying go Prez grow Prez grow.
Interesting.
Interesting,
So
right.
we can't do any
Oh
type.
no, he got this for free.
Oh,
He-
so,
yeah, he-
so yet again the yardsticks move to a different direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
When
said
Dave
it said
decides
grow
to.
Prez grow, and it was like this is Doctor like, and here is like my list of all these
Bleep
people.
out the doctor's name. We're not giving him more free advertising.
Wait, he sent out an email.
I mean, listen,
He sent an email blast to like the
I don't know.
Barstool.
Do we think this
No.
is real? I mean, that.
Oh,
I-
that's definitely real.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
definitely real.
it's-
I mean, this doctor, whose name I will not be saying, this doctor's like famous in New England. He has
so
tons
then-
of radio
so-
shows.
Still, the point
So
is
the
he
headline
got.
says "Grow Prez Grow." David Portnoy from Barstool Sports has hair transplant
Wow.
surgery. David Portnoy,
How much
more,
money
more
does that
commonly known as El
cost?
Presidente by his fans, the founder, blah blah blah, recently had a hair transplant procedure to grow his trademark surfer hair. And it's like Portnoy grows the long list of people: Wes Welker, Rob Ninkovich. He goes on and on to mention all the people who got their hair done.
So free advertising
How about
for
that?
Dave. Interesting.
we were talking about this earlier too. What do you think he stayed for this? Because Dave, like I'm being dramatic and whiny, and I'll own that. Dave also is the king of that. So like he wasn't staying by himself. Like he needed mommy
No,
to take.
Frankie was
Well,
there.
he had Frankie for the one night.
Frankie, did he stay with
Frankie,
parents?
you're gonna come and talk about? Come get your mans. By the way, I mentioned that Frankie. It's
I don't
fucked
like
up.
any
Dave
of this
doesn't
talk
actually.
right now.
Dave doesn't actually care about Frankie, because if Dave cared about Frankie, he would have set him up with a little like nest egg, like a mafia wife, if Dave died, so that
call it a
Frankie could
gulag or
keep
whatever?
living his life that he's that he's accustomed to now. That's fucked up, dude.
Maybe
It's not fucked up.
Yeah, it
He's
is.
teaching me his ways. I don't
If
need
Dave died tomorrow, you would never
Hey.
go into a nice club again.
you guys hook up that one night.
He did not hook up.
So what did you do? So what?
I wasn't even there when he got the hair transplant.
Where was
there
he staying?
At a hotel.
He stayed at a hotel for hand
Yeah.
transplant?
So he's all by himself.
On the company
hopefully-
card.
On the company card, getting free
A lot of
advertising.
slanderous things saying about my man right now. It's not good.
What
My
do
man.
you think that the talking about how he did it for free average, or did the free hair transplant to then advertise about it? You think that's slander, or you think that's facts?
Next question.
Yeah, exactly.
Plead the fifth.
No, but I mean, he's just adding to the main. Anyone would do this.
Frankie, don't do this.
I don't know if I
Yes,
would.
you
dude.
would.
Frankie,
No.
you're such a likable guy. Don't do
I don't
this.
really think I
That
would.
picture-
I actually,
no, you know
said
what
to me
did
that,
it?
Jose Reyes, don't do this. I don't want to have to hate you. Don't do this.
I'm on the record.
No, the Dave walks to work picture. I think that changed everything. That was a bad one.
Yeah,
it was the
there's-
lighting.
And the one where you got out
It
of
went
And he
viral.
stopped
That
doing
picture
Dave
went
walks to
viral. He couldn't get away from that picture. That picture went viral. So it's like
That's
anyone would
true.
do this.
It's just so funny because I mean we've all taken I've taken a lot of bad pictures. They did a fucking Photoshop contest about a bad picture of mine,
house, big
and he
cat.
can't handle one little bald
Imagine
spot
if you just
going
got
viral.
liposuction.
Yeah, It'd be
That would be
cheating.
cheating.
And Frankie, I do not like you saying that I would get that because I'm on the record. I'm not going to go bald because I have great genetics. But if I were to go bald, I'd get the funniest fucking toupee ever, and I'd rock the fuck out of it, like different color, like
Dave's coming
sideburns
in.
brown,
Wait.
toupee dark black.
Dave's coming in with a man bun in like 7 months, and he's gonna look electric.
No,
Frankie,
do you
you're just
realize how
reading
fucking
Dave
awful
tweets
you
now.
sound?
Don't do it, Frankie.
Go press go.
Don't
Hey,
fucking
Frankie,
Go
that
press-
was bananas. God damn,
We've
he's
lost him.
brainwashed.
He was a great kid. And
was.
He was.
he was a good producer and a great kid, and now he's gone.
Luckily, Hank got away because Hank.
Yeah.
That would have happened to Hank too.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, we'll
So,
see.
I mean,
The Spin Zone Dave will put on selling, free advertising and stuff for his.
Hopefully it all goes terribly wrong, Tobias Fuke style. Hopefully his hair will reject his body.
Oh, it'd be
He'll
so
get
great.
deathly ill,
Be
and
so
it won't be good for him or this fucking doctor.
It'd be so great.
Oh, this fucking.
Fuck that guy.
God damn it! Could you imagine if he died? It'd be
I
for
was
this, like, because with Dave's luck, he's gonna die doing something like Valiant, and then he's gonna be a hero, and
Whatever. As
some
long as he's dead, I
bullshit.
don't give a shit.
But if he died,
care how much of a hero he is.
if he died getting cosmetic surgery because he's so insecure.
He's Joan Rivers. He'd be Joan
Oh my
Rivers.
God! Yeah.
Only it works for Joan Rivers. She should have gone out like that. I guess Dave should go out like this too, like just being narcissistic as fuck. That's the
yeah,
way-
that would be a fitting way for him to go out.
It's a just
Insecure and
death.
narcissistic all at the
He's
same
getting
time.
a nose
That's
job.
Dave
He's
Portnoy.
definitely gonna get a nose
That's the rundown. It's
Can
brought
you
to you by
imagine
Dollar
if he's another
Shave
job?
Club. DollarShaveClub.com/Barstool. You're gonna get 1 month trial for any razors for just $1 plus free shipping. After that, just a few bucks a month. You can get them every single month, every other month. They have razors, they have shave butter, they have hair products, they have lotions, all the stuff that you need to look good and look fresh as a dude. Go to DollarShaveClub.com/Barstool, and shout out to Portnoy. Hopefully you feel like shit.
Yeah. Bought a conversion van.
Oh, that's right. Let's hear
No,
about your
I-
stupid conversion. Van.
It's an investment opportunity that Barstool passed on that they're going to very much regret. We went down and said, hey.
You're gonna wet the beak on this one,
We
aren't you?
said, hey, you want to buy this conversion van? They said, no. I said, okay, we'll buy it with our own money.
And what
but
is
then we're
the
gonna sell
exact
advertising.
plan for this?
We're going down to the draft for the NFL draft for Philly.
Okay,
So
and
we're
then
going to interview. We have a bunch of interviews lined
So
up. We're
you-
going to interview people in it.
Like-
the van is
so like
older than
casting couch
Hank.
style.
The van is older than Hank.
Really?
It's a fucking piece of shit, man. 2 keys. One to start the engine, one to start the steering wheel. It's fucking wild, man.
What does start the steering
Can't
wheel
open
even
either
mean?
door. One of the windows doesn't work. Like, it's...
You can't open either door.
You can.
How
but
does like a door even get
How do
broken?
you get in?
There's actually a pair of like pliers
going through the back?
on my door, not a handle. No, you go out the side.
That's awesome.
It's fucking cool, man.
And then after the
event.
draft, you'll drive it. Just
Well, if Grit Week,
So you-
if it survives for Grit Week,
so
it's
you
gonna be Grit
basically
Weeks.
you've cucked the RV. Like you're not going to do the RV anymore. You have your conversion van, the 2-point conversion van.
I like the van.
You like the
gives
big
us
rig?
A little more. No, the vans. You have flexibility with the van.
So you're out on rig life?
No, I'm definitely still in on rig life, but we don't need the rig to go to Philly for the draft and like be stuck in like the downtown. It's driving the RV does suck when you're in the middle of a city.
Right. So this is just your more mobile RV.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
It's like we'll
can
maybe
respect
tow the rig. We tow the RV with. We'll tow the
Yeah.
van with the RV.
I like that.
for Grit Week. That should be great.